I guess I was gonna say, so there are different ways when we talk. Since Queenie did bring up, her vision board and affirmation cards. So when it comes to manifesting, as far as taking the thought and bringing it to reality, there are many ways you can do it. One, you can do it unintentionally. So that's when you just, I want to do this. You take the actions to do it, and it gets done. Or for some people, it's just some people are very straight on to do list. Let me write my to do list. That's like that. Just like let me cut everything else off. People who just don't really care much to like write about the feelings or the visioning. Like, all right, well, I want to get into the school, or let me stop using education because I know some people don't really care. But like,
So like,
or let me see, I want to go on this trip. So all right, gotta buy a ticket. They make a list. Buy a ticket. Look for Airbnb. Da da da. Get that done. But
mhm.
other ways you can do is journaling. Journaling is another way you can do it, which is you have a book and you just write down. For some people, I love to write my thoughts and my feelings and how I'm gonna feel. Like, oh my god, I would love to do this, or just even writing in the present tense as if it's already here, which is scripting journaling, where you write about a future event that you want to happen as if it's already happening now. And I have a lot of those entries here as well. Yep,
This is
exactly. So
repetitive scripting.
scripts all day, even if you don't even feel like it's gonna happen to you. When you script it, trust me, baby, all the little signs that come along the way, you will start taking notice, and then you take action towards it. Scripting, some people it's like through singing, some people it's through even body movement, just like to get their bodies in the flow of feeling better. Because some people, they for them what they want to manifest is a better physical body, so they have to bring their body into the manifestation. So it's many different ways you can manifest. So today what we're going to go and focus on, I can, because I'm journaling is, I guess, a big umbrella of all the things. I mean, vision board is a journal in some form, but it's just a different, what's it called, material that we use, which is the board. But we're
Yeah.
writing something down on paper. And to me, that is important because I'm a very visual person.
Hmm.
Even with my work, it's so mundane, but when I get so confused, I have my dry erase for like, okay, let me draw out these computer systems because I cannot keep it in my head and let it make sense. And like the step by step, I guess things about that is because when I have something down, I take it out of my head and put it on paper. And then now I'm able to, okay, make more space now in my brain to think further, like, okay, so this is this. Now what? Now I have space in my brain versus, okay, this is this. Now what? Da 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 da. No. Make that space, not able to be like, okay, so what's the problem here? Or that's the problem. I, like visually seeing my words on paper or on a board relaxes my brain to think of solutions or to think of possibilities. So
Yeah.
that's what I love about it. And at the same time, it also like relaxes your brain to make connection with other things because now I'm not so busy just thinking about what I wrote down. Now it's like, okay, I may hear somebody say something like, oh, I need that because like it's just that's how the manifesting works because now you start catching on and paying attention when you see like an event like, oh, let me do that event because I wrote down that I want to do this and this event is exactly what I wrote down, so I need to attend. While with me, if I don't have it written down, sometimes I may just still be focused on that thing like, oh, well, I want to do this, I want to do this event, and I see a flyer, it just goes by, I don't even pay attention to it because I didn't write it down yet, like what my vision is or what I want to manifest. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I like that. I like that.
So, journaling, yeah. So, we're going to go into journaling. So, did you find something? You look like you did. I don't know.
Hi, La Vida
Hi,
Linda.
La Vida.
I'm just looking at some. I'm looking at some things that I've wrote like back in when was this? Probably like 2015, 2016.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so funny. I don't know if Ashanti can hear me right now, but I I wrote a bunch of goals that I have for myself, right?
Yeah.
And then I have them numbered, but like from 1 to 10, like what I really, really want. But
Mm-hmm.
this is hilarious, okay? Not hilarious, but we were talking about land and properties and like, not just having one place somewhere. And two
Mm-hmm.
things I wrote, which are in the middle, so that I labeled them number 5, but one was I want to walk with lions in Africa. And the second
Oh.
one was, I want to build a community in Africa. Which
Oh.
is like, what? Oh, look, she's coming up.
She's like, what?
Oh my God. And I wrote this so long ago. That's so cool. But some of the
Mm-hmm.
things that I have is number one. Um,
That's
okay.
amazing. That's amazing.
I know. Aw. Okay, I don't
Wow.
know if
I
I want
know
to
it's
read
like when you
this.
go through, and that's the thing, guys. When you
Okay.
go through your
How
journals, you get
about,
to like
right. How
have
about
these
this?
moments.
Because I wrote this years ago and I was a little bigger, right? And I wrote number one, I want to weigh 150 pounds. And that's literally exactly how much I weigh.
What? Damn. You kidding me right now?
No.
That's awesome.
Look at this. I want to weigh 150 pounds. Don't mind my scribblies. So, yeah,
She asked, and the universe delivered.
right.
Wow.
I want to be
But guess what she had
amazing.
to do, though? Guess what she had to do? She just didn't just write it down. She
She worked
did.
on it.
But
She got herself healthier inside, nutritionally, and worked out. Did her
yes,
dance and whatever she did to work out.
yes.
She did it.
Num- right above that, it says, I want to be ultimate. I want to have ultimate health. So, which I feel
Hmm.
like it's not ultimate, but it's a lot better than where it was. So,
Exactly.
honestly, like writing down things and not just writing them down, but writing them down with the intention of actually doing them, fulfilling them, like that's the important part about it. I have this
Exactly.
book. This one is called My Ideas. Let me can I just go through my journals?
Go ahead. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of going through too, and I'm just like, I don't even know where to start because, see, I write ideas, but then I write a lot of emotional, just like what's going on and how I'm feeling. So I'm like, I don't know where to start.
Right. I have so many, so I'm really
God, I feel like this is like I should have
no, no,
gone through
no.
and like picked
I
out. But
just
let me
Muna,
see.
like this is excessive. Look at
Yeah,
this. This is
yeah. Well, I'm on a trip and I still brought these. So imagine the
right,
ones I have at home. Like,
right.
but
And it's so it's such
Wow.
a this is not
mhm,
really a topic that a lot of people talk about. Like you'll find people on YouTube talking about it all the time. Bet
mhm.
you like we're gonna post this and there's gonna be lots of people just listening to it and relating and saying, oh yeah, manifestation journaling, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
It,
Like for
it
me, it
really
started. I started intentionally journaling because I've always journaled, but intentionally
Mhm.
journaling like with this purpose in mind. When I think what I've probably shared this story before when I was like in a place in I was in a space where I disconnected myself. My decision. I can't blame them because now I know better. To
Mhm,
disconnect
mhm.
myself from my family for a bit, and then but my spirit and my soul knew like it didn't feel comfortable. I knew I had to go back.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what to do. So one of my friends told me like, oh, watch The Secret, and I did, and then I got a journal. I completely first had to decorate it. I wish I had it here with me. It's too big of a journal, but decorated it, and my entry was just scripting, and I wrote
Oh,
about how I just want to have a better relationship with family and all that stuff, particularly my mom, dad, sister, and brother, because they were the ones I was ignoring, and
mhm.
then just wrote stuff. And then the one main thing that I knew was manifestation was because I wrote like I wrote out what's it called? I'm so grateful I have a house right now because now they know where to find me. Because when I feel like disconnecting, they know exactly where to find me.
Oh,
I didn't know about anything. This was Muna college graduate, like just college graduate, didn't know what to do, didn't even have a job, just living off of somebody's house for a little bit. But I'm just like, the
wow.
only reason why I wanted a house, it wasn't to be a homeowner, but it was for my family to be able to find me when I feel like disconnecting. And
Oh, wow.
I had y'all, as you guys may know from the videos we've had, I'm a homeowner and now I'm renting out my home to another family who can make it a home for themselves, and I'm living with my brother by choice. So like that transformation completely was just like, wow, shit.
Wow. Well,
Like
congratulations.
now they know where to find me no
Congratulations.
matter what because I live with my brother.
Right.
But now it
That's
feels good. But before I did not want the contact, but even not wanting the contact didn't feel right.
yeah. No, I
Yeah.
feel you. Wow. I'm so proud of like what you've done for yourself and what you've manifested for yourself. Like I only aspire to manifest. Like my manifestations are always more like internal and then they show up in the external, but what I want to master is those external
Hmm.
manifestations where
Yeah,
it's like
girl.
I go for
Don't
that
even.
thing and then
Your
boom.
manifestation. The internal is all. But it had to start internally. That's all it was. I couldn't get where I was if I didn't do my internal manifestations. Because along the way, before getting that house, that was years before I had the house.
Oh wow.
Before that, it was just like universe was like, oh, baby girl, not yet. You gotta fix the inside first, because you ignoring
Right.
these phone calls is not gonna get you to that house. So I had a lot of internal work to do. I had a
Right.
lot. So I
And we
mean, the
love us some
manifestation was
internal
for an
work.
internal thing.
Right.
Yeah.
PB, thank you so much.
Thank
Honestly,
you.
like this is just like a passion thing for us. We love
Yeah.
to share like what we do. I know like this week is really different from what it's been the past few weeks, but like more than our physical health, our well-being, our mental well-being, our mentality is so much more important because if we're in the right mind frame and we're doing the right things, we're going to automatically take care of ourselves better on a whole. So
Yeah.
we've been grinding that. When did we do self-serve? So we started in September last year, Muna.
September last year.
Yeah, so like we've been very faithful, and just hoping that we inspire, even if we inspire one person, it
Yep.
doesn't that one person can inspire 1,000. So that's really just like the most important thing. I would
Hmm.
like to me, and I'm sure to Muna as well. I don't want to speak for
Honestly.
her, but yeah.
I mean,
Um,
honestly, they inspire me to keep coming on, because I am
right,
not a consistent person when it comes to these things, because I like my space, I like my, time. So seeing somebody
right,
else who's like that somehow, like,
right.
and who deeply just loves this, I don't even know what to call this work is or this thing is, but like
Personal development.
genuinely just loves it for themselves as much as they want to share with others. I'm just like Queenie be like whenever one person's not feeling it, the other one picks it up. So I love that dynamic. Because we know
Exactly,
better. Because we know, like, you know
exactly.
what? No, we can't.
No,
No, no, you didn't.
no,
We're still here, Brett.
we're
So one
here,
thing I want
Brett.
to encourage. I've heard a lot of people say things about, oh, I don't want to keep a journal because it's a fear thing because I don't want somebody to find it. I don't know because I've heard that a lot. Like, oh, especially because as a kid, they don't have a
Listen.
privacy. They're like, oh no, well, like as a kid, I didn't have my own space, so I just didn't want people to like find my journal and read what I'm writing. And I'm just, if you're feeling that way, I just hope that you can get that thought out of your head because the benefits of journaling far outweighs somebody finding your journal. Because I've had that when I was a kid. One of my cousins, I think in middle school, got my journal, read it. It was like, oh, is this your journal? With my name on it. And I was just like,
Dad.
yes, it is. Give it back. But it's just like, at that time, I'm just such a journaling person. It didn't stop me. And so just knowing that, like, somebody finding it is not going to it does not outweigh the benefits. The benefits of doing this is so much more because at the end of the day, as much as we are unique, we are special. You are such a gem. Your thoughts are just not that unique to the universe. So
Exactly.
more
Like,
than anything, the
hello.
person reading it would probably relate, and it could open up a conversation that you never knew existed or was out there for you to have. You know?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, okay. I will get a little personal, I
Okay.
think. Yo, I don't like
Hey,
telling people my business, yo.
I don't know. That's me too. I'm trying to look for like a personal, but like blank. I'm trying to look. I think I found a few. Yay! Thank you,
I followed you
Tifa.
back, P. Thank you so
I'm
much for being here.
following
We
you.
appreciate you. Follow Self Serve Sundays on YouTube, you guys. Any
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
thing that
you.
we do here will have a replay on YouTube. What'd you say,
Yes.
Ashanti?
No, I'll say thank you.